I'm Elizabeth Diebold,
Hi, I'm Thomas Steininger.
and we'd like to talk to you about our upcoming course in Emergent Dialogue, which is a practice of living interbeing.
What we mean with interbeing is the space between us. When we come in relationship, there's a relational space where we have a consciousness that we meet in. And if you ever paid attention closely, what happens when we meet, there is something in this in-between space that is alive, that is me and you and something beyond at the same time. And it is the intelligence and the creativity of that space that we work in our interbeing group.
And as Thomas said, we often have a glimpse of this, or maybe you had like an amazing meeting with your team, or a beautiful encounter with someone you love, and you feel this sense of wow, there's something really happening between us. There's something really alive here, and it's not an experience. It's actually a doorway to a different way of living and relating and co-creating.
A different way to talk about the same thing is when you meet other people and when you appreciate to be in presence of someone, you are aware of the other in his or her otherness, and you are aware of something that you maybe are together. And when you pay close attention, there is the possibility of synergy where we all stay the same, but something between starts to grow together where I start to understand you, you start to understand me, and the mutual understanding is changing us. So there's this synergetic power that only comes into place when I'm open to you and when I'm open to the shared space that we're together in. And in this, a different way of relating to each other that comes beyond separation and out of a shared intelligence and creativity that we find very significant how we can come together as human people.
And if you think about what it is that is the root cause of so much of what is going on in this planet right now, from the climate catastrophe to divorce rates and addiction, it has to do with this sense of isolation and separation, this identity that is fixed in separation and difference. And what we're speaking about is a foundation that is different, a new foundation of already being related. You could call it a prior unity that out of the wholeness of the world that we're in, the cosmos, the wholeness of the life process, that something can emerge between us that allows us to transcend and include our precious individualness.
Can we come together in something that honors our individuality, at the same time honors our embeddedness in relationship? Just stop for a moment and see, here you are, and here is a shared situation, just watching this video, where you see other people and does something to it. There's a shared space, even if it's just a video. In this being together, there's something newborn that's beyond myself, that comes out our relationship. Can we hold our individuality and appreciate our embeddedness? We call this trans-individuation, where we use our strength to be ourselves, to be there for something that is beyond ourselves, that comes out of our own shared wholeness.
And that wholeness is a different way of perceiving. It opens the ground of a recognition of each other. It opens a trust in life that is profound. And so we'd love for you to join us in our exploration. First, we start with a 3-month module on interbeing and field intelligence, where we'll explore how in this coming together and paying attention, being aware of this space between us and how it moves and changes and shifts as we each contribute to it, that from that, it's possible to realize a different level of creativity and connectedness.
So we really would love to have you with us in this shared investigation, and see if this potential of come together in this different way is something that we can activate as we are working together in our wholeness, in our togetherness. I'm very much looking forward to see you.
We start on Wednesday, September 27th, but we will close registration on October 4th. Thank you. Hope to see you there.